This is a step-by-step guide on how to use the PMS IT solution developed by Frandex International Consulting Limited. In this tutorial video, I'll be taking you through the entire process of how to log in as a staff and how to fill in your contract. For the sake of this tutorial, we'll be making use of the PMS IT solution developed for the Federal Ministry of Education. To access the platform, all you need to do is to enter the URL for your specific ministry or agency. To do this, you need to open your browser, and you need to ensure that you have internet connection. To begin, open your browser and in the address bar, type in the URL. Kindly receive the URL for your specific ministry or agency from your human resource or IT department. Upon inputting the URL, it brings you to the home page. And from the home page, you can see it's boldly written your ministry or agency. To log in, you would need a unique username and password that has been created for you earlier. If you have your profile, you can proceed to log in. If you do not yet have a profile, you need to contact your IT department to create one for you. For the sake of this demonstration, I'll be logging in with a demo account. So I go ahead and type in my profile as well as a password. There are 4 ways to access the system for different access levels, either as a staff, supervisor, officer, or hour. Most of you will be accessing the system as a staff. If you've been assigned staff to supervise, then you can select the supervisor option. And if you're a countersigning officer, you can select this officer option to access the system. And if you're a member of the HR department and you've been assigned to administer the system, then you can select the HR option. For the sake of this demonstration, we'll be logging in as a staff. Next, I'm going to select staff and hit the login button. Upon logging in, you'll be directed to the welcome page. This page contains a brief overview of all the forms that are contained within the automated performance management IT solution. If you take a look at the top right-hand side of your screen, you'll find out your name as well as the access level. So, currently, we are logged in as a staff, so it shows you're logged in as staff. If you're logged in as a supervisor, it shows you're logged in as supervisor or logged in as HR or officer depending on the access level that you are currently using to assess the system. Since we are logged in as staff, it shows logged in as staff. Down at the bottom of the page, you'll find a link to download the OHSF PMS policy, the PMS guideline, manual as well as the standard operating procedure for your ministry. To proceed to the next page, click on the Continue to Dashboard button, and this brings you to the next page where you select the year you want to be appraised for. Since we're in 2024, select that. And then, what appears next is a page showing the department that you've been assigned to. Since we are making use of a demo account for demonstration, this account has been assigned to the demo department. So we click on Demo. If you are in Human Resource or IT Department or PRS as the case may be, that appears here, and you simply select your department to proceed to the next page. The next page contains all links to all the forms. The Form A is the Employee Performance Contract. Form B is the Employee Quarterly Appraisal. Form C is the Annual Appraisal. You have other PMS resources as well as the MPMS form. Now click on the MPMS form, and this brings us to a page where the MPMS that has been developed for your ministry or agency appears. Since we are currently making use of the automated system developed for the Federal Ministry of Education for the purpose of this demo. So what we have here is the MPMS for the Ministry of Education. The MPMS for your specific ministry appears here depending on the ministry you belong to. Now you can simply toggle between the presidential, operational, and the service-wide objectives by using the buttons that appear on the top left-hand side of your screen. You can always come back to this page to look at the MPMS that is specific to your ministry or agency.